Welcome to APA Celebrity Spotlight. I'm Nancy J. Heartwarming true stories are always popular this time of year, and The Blind Side is no exception. It follows the tale of Michael Oher, a homeless high school kid who, after being taken under the wing of a local family, becomes an eventual NFL first-round draft pick. I spoke with star Sandra Bullock about the real battle in the trenches for Michael's future. So was it weird playing a real person who's like current today now?
Yes. Yeah, it's hard, especially when she's on set. But the good thing about Leanne is she was able to separate herself from what we had to do on the film. She understood that it was a film, and she understood what had to be done. But I handed her for a while everything basically to what underwear she wears, so I could have exactly what she wears. And she told me I needed to get a life. I said, I wish I had one, but I have to spend your life on film for the next 3 months. So she coughed up the information: nightgowns, nail polish, everything. Everything I had on was what Leanne Tui wears.
I'm not cutting, I'm just asking. Let me tell you something, all right? We have been sitting around here for over an hour, and when I look around, all I see are people shooting the bull and drinking coffee.
How can I help you?
Oh, he was first.
No, you go ahead. I think I want to hear this.
Me too.
You're right.
Excuse me? You're right? How'd those words taste coming out of your mouth?
Like vinegar.
Who is that, SJ? Big Mike. He goes to high school here.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing. Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me.
The Blind Side could have become a cliche.
Yes. And
it was so much more than that. Yeah. Beyond that, it's absolutely a wonderful story.
Yeah.
How was it able to keep that?
John Lee Hancock, our director. I mean, the nice thing that you have is that the family is not your ordinary soft with a heart of gold family. They've got bite, they've got energy, they have opinions, they're funny, they're complicated.
But they're good people.
Really good. But you know what? Good people usually are complicated, funny, have their dark side, have their light side. It's called balance. It's called being a human being. Anyone who seems too good usually is covering up for something.
Was this a bad idea?
What's the big deal? It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right, Leanne?
Tell me just one thing I should know about you.
I don't like to be called Big Mike.
Leanne, is this another one of your charities?
We need to find out more about his past.
He's been enrolled in 7 different institutions. His grade point average begins with 0.
He needs to do better in school.
I'd love to work with him.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
A bed.
Michael's grades have improved enough that he can go out for spring football.
How's he doing?
Haven't quite gotten the hang of it yet.
It's all real nice what you're doing, but don't be surprised if one day you wake up and he gone.
And the fact, though, that this is so current. Michael plays football today.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Exactly. That's what I think is so exciting, is that I think Quentin said it best. He said, this is our opportunity to see what someone can do, that there are other choices that you can make.
It's also, we're so good at making movies and making heroes in movies about people that are no longer here. Why are we so afraid to make heroes out of the living? Because we'd have to admit they're human, and they are. And this is a great story about what does family mean? What does a family look like? And look at what Michael Oher accomplished. He doesn't want to be in Hollywood. He doesn't want to be in the movies, thank God. It makes me admire him even more. He wants to play ball, and he wants to be a great team player. And he protects his family, and you don't find a lot of people like that. Usually everyone's happy to sell out. Michael Oher is all about doing the right thing, and he worked what he did is so amazing in terms of educating himself and stepping up to the plate. He didn't have to. He didn't have to.
I heard you got you a new mama now. She's fine, too.
Michael was here.
Tell him to sleep with one eye open.
You threatened my son. You threatened me.
Sandra Bullock.
We're in the middle of practice, Leanne.
You can thank me later. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect him. Tony here's your quarterback. You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me.
Yes, ma'am.
SJ, you're going to want to get this.
Mike's the best left tackle they've seen in years.
You're changing that boy's life. No, he's changing mine.
The
Blind Side.
I said you could thank me later. It's later, Bert.
Look for The Blind Side at your local Real Time Theater.